Yeah. You see, and I know it's preseason and we need to act like we've been there and done that, right? But it's hard to contain yourself when you, as I said, at the end of the broadcast of In Your Face at Your Place, we played like absolute ass to open the game. And everybody's getting. Hoyer trade started immediately, but I ain't blaming Hoyer. I ain't mad at him because he needed to at least see 3 or 4 series. And the penalty flags were flying. It was just, yeah. And then we were still winning anyway. See, you got to realize something. When you can win and play like that, there's something going on that's just a little bit right. Because Kansas City ain't that bad of a team. All right? So I've talked enough tonight. I'm going to let you talk now. Go to the phone right now. And then, hold on, Toby. All right. I'm tall. Hold on. All right. But anyway, whatever you want to talk about tonight, let's go ahead and talk about it. I know it's late. Trey from VA and Trez and those guys out on the East Coast, they might have got tired on us. I'm not sure.
hey, man, I got respect for all my East Coast brothers, man. If somebody on the East Coast, if they tired, man, they can go first.
Yeah. I was gonna say
I'm on West Coast time, baby. I'm here all night.
Yeah, I agree with that. East Coast guys, if we see you, we're gonna go right to you. East Coast guys aren't here though right now. All right, so. And I'll just tell you, and my East Coast brothers and sisters, if you want to call in, we'll get you right away, we promise. All right. Yeah, tell me. Give me some, man. What you thinking about tonight, this game? We won this game.
I'll tell you what, man. We got a number one receiver. I'll tell you what, Kendrick Bourne. Even though it's preseason.
I know.
I am glad to see our backup QB, CJ Beathard.
Yeah.
He made the throw. He made the read. Kendrick got open. And I haven't saw that. The last time I saw that was when when we were playing against New England. That was the last time I saw that play.
I know.
That looked good, man. I'm happy. You see how we got 27 points, man. We're going to score points this year.
And did you see
it's all about that secondary. They're going to get exposed.
And how about that play to McCloskey? Hey, wait. Was McCloskey? Was that from Barkley, our second string fullback? I think his name was McCloskey.
Yeah.
Was that?
Man, I told y'all about it, man.
CJ?
When I went to the practice, I was like, man, that backup fullback behind Juszczyk, man, he looked good.
Yeah. Hey, was that CJ that hit him up? Or was that Barkley?
That was CJ.
See, CJ came in and scored twice.
Man,
and if he had some protection.
We're going to be there in a minute, man. Let them dudes sit there for a minute and play around with that. You see Akello making those tackles, man. He ain't scared to tackle nobody, man.
That's it. It was amazing.
He a North Cali dude.
You're right. That was amazing. Akello came out of a bag. He was out there making hits.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so good because you already know he knows how to cover. Oh, man. If he comes around, our problems are over, man. Oh.
Hey, man. I say bring Tremaine Brock just to scare Rashard Robinson because he was messing up a little bit.
Not a little bit.
Just bring Tremaine Brock in just so Rashard be like, oh, hell no. Fuck this.
Rashard had a day.
I'm just saying, man,
He's
early,
too
man, he
short,
got a little bit there, maybe, well, okay, Ronbo, all I'm saying is, okay, look at Carlos Hyde without competition, and then look at Carlos Hyde with competition. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
That's it.
Players play better, bring him in. He's the best out there, and he knows it. So bring somebody else that can just, even if they don't get the job, just bring them in. Even if you cut them, shit, fuck it. I'm all about
bring
the competition
Tremaine in
thing,
so you
Ronbo.
cut him. That's why they don't want to bring him in.
Watch Tremaine Brock go to Seattle, though. Watch Tremaine Brock be a Seahawk, man.
Too short. He's too small.
because that scheme, Tremaine Brock 1-on-1, he could do that. When we went to the playoffs that year, that was Tremaine Brock. Tremaine Brock. When we went to the Super Bowl, Tremaine Brock did the same type of defense, so he could do it. That's all I'm saying, man. But real quick before I let everybody go, Raheem Mostert, man.
Yeah.
Man, I'm the most proud about him because I didn't hear nothing about him at all. That dude is balling. I got a question for everybody in the comment section, everybody, Trey, everybody. Man, do we trade Carlos Hyde if Raheem Mostert continues to ball? Joe Williams, we already know what Joe could do, so we don't even got to talk about Cadillac Joe. I already told y'all about Joe and Kendrick Bourne, man. But what about Carlos Hyde, man? Is he trade bait, man? Y'all holler at me, man. Ronbo Sports all damn day.
Hey, I didn't say nothing. I forgot to leave my disclaimer before the show started. Issues and opinions heard here on Ronbo Sports do not necessarily reflect that of Ronbo Sports. I'm telling you right now, I ain't saying nothing about that Carlos trade. Okay, hey, We'll go tonight. Let's go to Joseph. Hopefully Joseph got some sound. Joseph, come on in, man.
What up, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm all right, Joseph. Good to hear from you, man. Haven't talked to you in a while, man.
Yeah, you too, bro. It's been a while, man. It's been a while.
So, Joseph, what are you thinking here tonight, man, after this game? What are your collective thoughts as to that 49er contest? Because I was reading the chat room and people already talking, yep, 4-12. Yeah, I mean, people did overreaction was going on. Players were traded right away. I said, come on. So what are you thinking?
I mean, I'm most Solomon. Solomon showed up today, man.
Ooh, God, yes.
He's way behind. Obviously, way behind anything. Any player on the team has always had. They've had the whole offseason to work with, and Solomon's coming in and doing more. Doing more in front of the fans. And
good point. Solomon had no work and came out there and now played half the roster, if maybe not more.
I was looking for Reuben today. I know he's got the surgery. I didn't want him going out there bumping yet, but I wanted this. I thought Reuben was going to get in every session.
He almost did.
In camp, I was looking for one today, man. I thought he was going to get one, and he didn't get one. But I don't know, man. Solomon just really impressed me today. Joe Williams came out. He ran that ball today.
Joe. God, Williams.
I thought Breida was he just gave that ball up. So he got the peanut punch, like Reuben was talking about in that video.
Yeah.
He got peanut punch, and they punched that ball right out of their hands. But
he'll learn.
He did come back with He came back with a couple little runs.
He had some pretty decent runs.
They were nice.
He'll learn. He'll learn about the peanut punch. You guys.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Sorry, I ain't gonna get mad at him. He's a rookie.
He'll learn, man. But I'm happy, man. Cal Shanahan didn't come out and just release the book tonight. You know what I mean?
That's not gonna happen.
Just to see what players can do. And I was really impressed. At the end of the game, we came back together, and people are gonna say, oh, it's a preseason. I mean, that's cool and all, but.
Yeah, but somebody's got to lose.
We're scoring.
We're
scoring points, man. Last year we didn't score any points, man. So
true.
I'm happy, bro. You know what I mean?
Good point. We don't score points before now. In fact, I seen Robbie Gould out there more than I wanted to see him anyway. Robbie came out there and gave us 9 points. I said, come on, man. Don't start at this 49ers. Red zone, we couldn't get in. I was a little bothered with that, but it is what it is.
I was. Yeah. I mean, that's for growing pains. You know what I mean? We don't have the timing yet. We're gonna get that timing down. We're gonna figure each other out. You know what I mean? And today was our first red zone against a different defense. You know what I mean? And
true.
We've been playing against each other. You've been slowly watching the offense getting better week by week, but it's against the same defense. We're gonna get better against Seattle because we play them twice a year. You know what I mean? So
and we play their defense every day.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So, I didn't see a lot of Buckner today. I didn't see a lot of Eric, you know what I mean? And those are the two guys I was looking forward to in the camp. But, Solomon's the one that showed up, man. So I got my eyes on that boy. And I'm not going to hold up the Lions all night, man. I know you got your boys out here tonight. And I just wanted to touch bases again, Ronbo, you know what I mean? And say what's up to everybody, bro. And
yeah. Appreciate
shout out
it, Joe.
to Trez, man. Trez is my dude, man. I like listening to that, man. When he's on, I like to listen to that guy, dude. He's got some good sense.
And he'll be here in a minute, too.
I'm going to say goodbye, bro.
All right, Joseph. Thanks, man. Talk to you. Get some sleep, man. Right. We'll see you on God. I'll leave an announcement when we come back, because it could be Sunday and it could be Monday. All right, bro. Have a good night.
All right, man. Take it easy, bro.
All right. And let's get Nighthawk out on the East Coast, because Nighthawk was dependent on – because Nighthawk did – wake him up. Nighthawk, what's up?
What's up, Rambo?
Did Panama Queen get that? Because Panama Queen's out on the East Coast, too. I just realized. Nighthawk, if you didn't know, because Nighthawk can't watch, Nighthawk, we won that game. It was very terrible in the first half. We couldn't stop getting penalty flags. But they eventually pulled themselves together in some strange fashion, and they finally made it happen. So, that was pretty much, and you can watch the highlights later, I guess. So,
Yeah, I'll watch the highlights later.
Yeah. Nighthawk, you watching TV?
Yeah.
Let
me turn it off.
Yeah, because we're watching TV with you to go to your microphone. But, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Nighthawk, did you watch the highlights yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, because I want to get your opinion on that. If you haven't watched tonight, if you haven't watched the touchdowns, I give you a highlight. Look for Kendrick Bourne. And Trent Taylor was out there doing business. He didn't get into the end zone, but he was really busy tonight. You'll also enjoy the Solomon Thomas show. On defense, Solomon was getting it done. That boy was all over the place. Reuben Foster he was a fingertip away from an INT. Who else did work tonight? And Beathard he was brilliant out there. I mean, I'm adding him to the list. There's been 3 quarterbacks, I thought. There's Trubisky, also Deshaun Kaiser that looked good as far as the rookie quarterbacks. I'm adding Beathard to that list too. Because Watson was good. Watson was like, I would put Beathard ahead of Watson as far as the preseason games go so far. Yes, I would. So let's say Trubisky was number 1. Maybe Deshaun Kaiser was number 2. And our boy Beathard was number 3 rookie quarterback this week. There you go. Whew, man, that's my judgment. You got something with it? Come to write it down on the chat.
Like I said, I mean, it's preseason. I mean, they're going to have a bad start, but they put it off, like you said.
They did. They came back in the second half. In the second string, we got some guys. We know who we're going to cut. We got a bunch of guys going to cut. And Capri Bibbs is walking on real thin ice. He better have a better week next week. So we'll see about him.
The one thing I don't like what you said about the defense, all these
flags.
Defensive penalties. Defensive penalty wasn't good.
No. But that's, it's early season growing pains, and I figure that's going to get ironed out next week. They're probably going to be watching that a little more closely. So I look for them to improve upon that next week. So I ain't going to worry about the flags. I'd like to see the first string out there for at least a few more minutes because they didn't get a chance to get started tonight, and they got off the field right away. So they went out looking like ass, every last one of them. So, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm just going to check. After I'm done, I'm going to check up the highlights.
Yeah, you'll love it, man. And for a change, we got highlights. Normally, when you see highlights, they show the highlights of the other team, and then they show the 49ers a couple of plays, and that's it. All right, Night Hawk, I'm going to let you get some rest, man.
Okay, go Niners.
Yeah! Night Hawk. Let's go to Bill. Could this be Dollar Bill? Wild Bill?
What's up, Ronbo?
It is.
Oh, man, I got caught busy early. I missed the first half, but I got to record. I got to review it. But I saw towards the second half when Beathard came out. Man, I was kind of impressed. But I'm going to see more of them before I make my judgment.
You
can't judge off of one game.
On Beathard?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw Barkley, too. Matt Barkley. He was pretty impressive, too.
Yeah, Barkley was, and Barkley, in fact, if Barkley's accuracy could just a little better, he would have had an outrageously good game. His rollout and selling that fake, the play action, he does that really well. So, it's interesting.
Well, I want to see more of Reuben Foster. I want him to live up to his potential. I want to see more of him.
Yeah, first stringers didn't get much time. They were first stringers must have been out there all of 3 or 4 minutes. They didn't get no playing time. That'll get extended, I imagine.
Reuben Foster was on the field.
Yeah, he got a few minutes in the first quarter, but I mean they weren't out there very long. I think Reuben got pulled too. Calitro, the new guy, and I think they had Ray out there for a few minutes. I think Bowman got 2 minutes at the most. The first front 4, they were gone quick. So yeah.
I haven't been able to keep up with some things that's going on. Did they trade Carlos Hyde or something? I'm listening like I couldn't hear with the noise here in the house. Is Carlos gone?
No. He just wasn't busy tonight. They made Carlos sit down kind of early too. As I say, the first string offense was not out there more than they were out there. I don't think 3 minutes was off the clock yet, and they were done. They got in for 1 or 2 series, maybe. They were gotten rid of quick. So yeah.
I don't think you should make a judgment call on his first string quarterback. He should check them all out before he.
That's what I'm saying. And they got a flag on the play when he was out there too. So people were complaining because he was throwing into tight windows, and the ball was dropped by one receiver. I don't know who that was. Was that Curley? And then one ball was called back because of a flag again. So
Yeah, I liked Williams. He played pretty impressive. that other dude, I forgot his name. You just mentioned him. I'm half awake.
Hey,
He was doing pretty good on kick returns.
oh, Curly? No, Curly.
No, the other guy.
On kick return.
You missed him. Like a punt returns.
Well, we had Trent Taylor. We had Curly.
Trent Taylor.
Yeah, Trent. That kid is going to be a franchise piece within. He may become a franchise piece this year. Honestly, he is.
I think he will.
He is hard. I mean, I think he has this thing about, you guys think I'm 5'8"? You don't think I can play with you? I will kill you. This dude is tough. I heard he gets into Eric Reed's face and anybody else. He does not run or back down from a fight. He's a classic example. It's not the size of the man in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the man. You could put a poster next to Trent Taylor and that said, hashtag him. Good God, that guy is tough. Woo! Man.
Yeah. But what I was seeing, Beathard was just lighting it up on the field, man.
Oh, he was
from
hot.
what I saw.
And he didn't have no offensive line protecting him either. That's what makes him even better than that.
No, he did it. And that one guy, Marcus Rush, man. You remember him, don't you? He used to be a Niner.
Yeah, I do. I'm still mad about that after I seen him. Chip Kelly, Trent Bulky. You idiots. I knew he shouldn't have been put on the practice squad. Damn it.
I said something about grabbing him.
I knew somebody. The Jags let him go too, though. I don't know how he got in Kansas City.
Well, if Kansas City lets him go, then the Niners need to pick him back up.
You know? Because that boy can rush. He makes impact. When he's in the game, he has an impact. No matter what it is, he had one sack. It would have been sack. Beathard got rid of the ball, but he was right on him. So I don't know. Man, it's just rough. So, you know.
Yeah, Marcus Rush was just tearing it up, man. I'm like, wow, he's in the Chiefs now.
I know. I know. So what you?
I mean, why don't you think we should get Tremaine Brock back? I mean, what's up with that?
It's a joke. Tremaine Brock. Okay, Toby wants to get Tremaine Brock to put more pressure on Rashard Robinson. Had a very bad day today, so Toby suggests we bring Tremaine Brock. Bill, is that your house?
Hold on a minute.
Tell you what, can you move to a quieter spot? All right, Bill. You know what, Bill? Yeah, we're almost out of time anyway. But I was just saying, Tremaine Brock is being summoned by Toby, who wants to put more pressure on Rashard Robinson, who was killed today by Tyreek Hill. Tariq just beat Gerard.
So is Tremaine Brock still on our team, or
no, he's not. He was freed of his charges, but
they cut him for no reason.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
Yeah, they didn't look into that very well, and there was the evidence didn't stand up, and so they had to finally. And I understand the girl wouldn't even come back and testify, so it's a kind of a stupid thing. But Bill,
gonna sign him. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. You have a nice day.
You too, Bill. Thanks for calling, man. All right, Dre.
Bye.
Yo.
Yeah, Dre. I'll tell you, man. Dre came in hollering. Dre came in hollering to start.
Yeah.
Man, Rashard got exposed. You know, Tyreek is too much,
exposed,
man.
Bro. Let's just keep it real.
Yeah.
Right now, the first move for us should be. First of all, I don't know why the fuck we cut. Excuse my language. I don't know why we cut Jeremy Zula as thin as our starting offensive lineman. That was stupid as a motherfucker. Because we didn't sign him as a free agent. We traded for him, so we gave up money and a player and a pick for him. And that was retarded. The guy was a Pro Bowler last year, so I don't know what the fuck Kyle Shanahan is thinking.
But you know,
also, I don't know why we didn't sign Tremaine Brock. The dude, they said he did this, he didn't do it. He didn't even get charged. Charges was dropped. I mean, they cut the guy for no reason.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, bro. I just got a bad feeling about the secondary. Bro. Rashard Robinson he runs his mouth, bro. His mouth runs better than his skills. That's what it looked like. Kilo Witherspoon was putting the helmet on Cat tonight.
Yeah, I enjoyed Kilo, man. I
enjoyed him.
Wow.
Yeah, I did. So
Rashard. Now wait a minute. Rashard made a great tackle. He also had an INT. He didn't come up all the way empty.
He missed 3 tackles in the flat, Ronbo. You can't miss tackles in the flat if you're a cornerback.
I didn't see those. I was trying to watch. I was watching on a small device. But yeah, I'm gonna go watch it again in a little while.
He missed 3 tackles on. He missed 3 tackles on the flat. 2 on the right side hash, 4 on the left side hash, and 1 was right side hash. Man, it was horrible. He stunked it up, bro.
Oh.
If it wasn't for the tip ball, that was a great interception. It was a great interception. He made up for it. But, I mean, we can't have that in the regular season because you know what they're going to do? Just like Alex Jones, they're going to keep on throwing to your side, bro. And they're going to make you stop them.
Even Kansas City was coming.
Like Ben Roethlisberger and Tom Brady.
Yeah. Kansas City kept going after him, too. Did you notice that? They kept going to his side.
Man.
Dre, you know what's so funny? Because Kansas City act like they had a plan to go to him in the first place. Did you see that? They didn't even bother to go anywhere else in the beginning. They went right to Rashard.
They started off throwing on him. He bit on the play action, and the boy Tyrell Hill, he caught the ball right. If he didn't catch the ball on the sideline, if he would have had a little bit more space, he would have took that to the house. So they seen that from the get go, and I think it was just good coaching. Like if Kyle Shanahan sees that on the first play, what you think he gonna do?
Same thing. Pick on the weakest link. I think they're going to stop putting film footage of Rashard covering Marquise Goodwin on. That may have gotten out, and they know that Rashard struggles a little bit with small, quick guys, and especially guys with speed. Because why did they go right at Rashard right away? Because they knew Tyreek could do him. Damn.
And Tyreek has the speed. If anybody could match up with Marquise,
it's Tyreek
in the league with speed. It's Tyreek.
They're a split second difference on their vertical.
Yeah.
I think Tyreek does a 4.28 or something like that. Marquise does a 4.27. There's no difference in speed.
Yeah. And Tyreek Hill is about 10 to 15 pounds heavier than Goodwin, which is crazy.
See, that is crazy, and he can still move like that.
And he can still move like that.
Whew.
Yeah.
Look, we don't have to play Kansas City no more. Hey, what's the dude's name that went to Cincinnati? The other fast guy in the league that just came in out of the draft.
That just came out of the draft. You talking about Ross?
John Ross.
John Ross ran a he ran a 4.24, but it was when 80s.
But the thing is, we don't have to see John Ross in the Cincinnati Bengals this year. We gotta. God.
Yeah, we gotta, but we gotta see Odell and Brandon Marshall and Evan Turner.
Yeah, but Rashard, I guarantee you, Rashard can deal with them dudes. You watch and see. It's speed like this that Rashard hates. But next week we play against the Broncos. Darius and who else? See, they ain't got no 4-2 guys. Yeah.
I mean. And to leave, but my whole thing is this: with the front seven like ours, after the first and second quarter, and you get to the trenches of them third and fourth quarters, man, that front seven, Elvis Dumerville and all them dudes, man, and Solomon Thomas and Buckner and Armstead and Tank Kearney. Them dudes is gonna be on your ass, man. And ain't nothing you're gonna be able to do to stop.
That's right. We just
ain't
see
nothing you're gonna be able to do to stop it. That type of front seven wear down on you.
That's right.
But you notice how just like Seattle in the third, fourth quarter in the trenches, man, you're gonna see about 2, 3, 4, 5 sacks, man.
Yep.
Because that line get tired. You can't hold that off all game. You're gonna get a couple of passes on play action. And you're gonna get anything in the flats and underneath. But you ain't gonna get nothing over the top, and you ain't gonna get no run yardage. And you ain't going to be able to do 5-step drops. You're going to have to do 2, 3-step drops to get it out of there. And that just wears on the offense throughout the game. So,
Dre,
we really didn't see what we could do.
And we will next week, though. Dre, I got to stop you right there because we got a house full all of a sudden. I thought people was going to bed. They ain't going to bed, man. Dre, appreciate you coming in by. Let me see you a little later on, okay?
Most definitely.
Thanks, Dre. Talk to you later, man.
All right, bro. No doubt.
All right. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We're going to 818. You're in Van Nuys, California, SoCal.
It's about time, Ronbo.
What's up? Who is this?
Man, oh man. It's on and cracking, man. This game right here, boy. I was looking at it, you know what I'm saying?
Fam, wait, Fam. What is your name?
Jay.
Jay. It's Jay?
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's Jay. Jay came in on the phone. I didn't know. It's Jay. What's up, man?
Yeah.
Did you like what you see in Jay?
And I'll tell you this. I like what I'm seeing from Thomas. I like what I'm seeing from Trent Taylor. I like what I'm seeing from Foster. I like what I'm seeing from Bourne. Rashard.
I missed that. Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I need him.
Because your signal is breaking up.
Okay, I'm gonna need Rashard Robinson to get it together, man.
Rashard is right now taking phone calls from his boys, probably like crazy too. Shard, man, what the hell?
Yeah, man, I need this dude to get it together, man. He's got to get it together, man. I mean, he just that Tyreek Hill burned him, didn't he?
You know, I was worried about that, and I talked about this the other day. I said, you know what? Rashard is going to be on Tyreek Hill, and that is not because Marquise Goodwin, he works Rashard every day, and that's why I was worried about that. Tyreek came in.
Yeah, exactly.
I was scared about that.
Exactly, and yeah, man, like your man said, he missed tackles in the flat, man. He can't be doing that. You're cornerback, bro. Come on, get it together, Rashard. Like, I mean, I know it's preseason, and I know, he'll get it together.
Yeah.
So I'll lay off of him.
Because next week, I promise you, there's no Tyreek Hill in Denver. He'll be fine. Watch him next week.
I'll lay off of him for now. I want to get to this guy over on the offense, though, number 3. Now, I know it's preseason, but damn, CJ.
Wasn't he awesome? He was good tonight.
CJ Beathard.
And?
Well, Ronbo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I was here. You go ahead.
Okay, yeah, CJ Beathard, man, this guy, man. He kind of surprised me a little bit, man, I'm looking at it. This dude, man, he, I don't know, man. He might be on his way to having that number 2 spot. You know what I'm saying? He was the best QB out on the field tonight.
And accurate. That's what I say. Because as I said, Matt Barkley missed some shots. Yeah, Matt Barkley missed some shots he should have made. That shot to Vance McDonald was a touchdown. Barkley threw it wide.
Yeah.
CJ didn't throw nothing wide. So you're right.
Nothing. I mean, he marched up. He marched up and down the field at will on these dudes, man.
But you know what? CJ's the only guy who had a running game too, though. Joe Williams and Matt Brady were working for him.
That's true.
Yeah, and
that's true. I give you that. That running game was fire, wasn't it?
Boy, Joe damn Williams was kicking it, boy.
That boy got get up to him, don't he?
God. And what I liked about Joe, he didn't run right into the middle of the field, but into a pack. I hate that. Joe looked around, found a crease. I'm gone.
I'm out of here, man.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Show me a crease, you ain't gonna give me.
Yes. So
Yeah, man.
Bobby Turner.
Williams, man.
Yeah. Matt Breda, not bad at all. And so there you go.
Not bad. No, not at all.
Kendrick Bourne.
Yeah, man. I mean, of course, yeah, man. Kendrick Bourne was good. Coach Shanahan is not, of course, this is all vanilla, man. He's not showing the playbook. None of this is really, it's preseason. This is just vanilla right now, but it still look good, man.
and you underline something what I'm thinking right now too. We had certain guys look good in a vanilla offense. Trent Taylor, Kendrick Bourne, Joe Williams. See, there Matt Breda. There are certain guys. If they can show up in a vanilla offense, the hell they going to be like in the real deal. Oh, it's something to look forward to right there. Woo! And Aldrick Robinson. We're forgetting about Aldrick Robinson was doing the job today. If it wasn't for the damn flags.
Number 19.
Ha! Woo! Shoot.
Man, number 19, man. I'm like, yo, man, the flags got to stay, man. We got to clean that up.
Yeah, because we should have scored in the 30s. Should have scored in the 30s.
Coach Shanahan, I bet Coach Shanahan is not really happy about too much what he saw. Cause you know how meticulous he is.
Yeah, I agree.
He might, he's not impressed. He's like, yeah, you did that, but you did this also.
Yeah. So don't be patting yourself on the shoulder. Yeah, exactly. He's probably going to bring all those guys back down. But you know what? I don't think we have any guys that are flying too high right now because everybody knows that they played a sloppy game in the first half, and the flags were ridiculous.
Exactly.
So they'll get it together. So we'll see.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, I can't wait for the next game. See what happens in the next game.
I know.
And what we do against the Broncos. Of course,
that's the real test.
The Broncos.
Yeah, because the Broncos got a defense.
But that front seven for us, man, it's gonna take shape. Just give it a little time. It's going to start taking shape because that Solomon Thomas boy,
ain't he a badass? And then, like you said, they didn't get him a chance to get any time to get into rhythm together. So yeah, that front seven is definitely not. That's not what you've seen today. Was not representative. So okay. Hey,
Ronbo, how did you feel about Hoyer, man?
I saw Hoyer throw through some really tight windows, and the ball was dropped. I seen flags. He was out there. You know, it takes a quarterback at least a couple of series to get warmed up. He was not out there any length of time to make a judgment. I like Hoyer still. I am not abandoning him on what I seen today. No way. I still like him. And he was accurate. It wasn't like he was missing anybody by miles or anything like that. So I'm ready to see him next week.
Right.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jay, you know what, Jay, we got to stop because we got a bunch of people here tonight. I thought everybody's going to bed. They're not. So, Jay.
Hey, man, that's fine. Party continues.
All right, Jay. Appreciate you, man. Let me talk to you a little later, okay?
All right.
All right, Jay. Have a good night. All right. And let's get to AJ out in Arizona.
What's up, Fambo? Here you go.
I like
I'm gonna
that.
need you to listen to this.
AJ, what are we listening to?
You ain't nothing. Hey man, that game was a little tacky. I had to pause that Players Club. Interlude. You know, for those who don't know,
it was real tacky. It was real.
It's gonna be trouble.
Oh, this is Bernie Mac, one of my favorite all time, the late great Bernie. Yeah, no, it started off bad.
Yeah, man.
And they pulled it together, but yeah, I think that was growing pains. I suspect next week it'll be a whole nother story. Kyle should give that first unit at least a couple more plays though. He pulled him right quick, and we didn't even get a chance to see much. So, you know, that's why I'm not. I think judgment should be withheld on that first unit, offensively for sure. The defense got pulled kind of quick too. People made quick judgments on them as well. So. And everybody else got to play a long time. All your second stringers and everybody, they got a whole long look and plenty of time to get into rhythm. So I'm saying let's withhold the judgment on the first string. It can't really be fair. But what are you thinking?
Man, we look bad out there, man. No, we gotta rebuild and get it together. Bottom line, but we don't look too decent, man. And Fambo, I'm gonna coin that Fambo. Let that be known, man. That this game we got going on today is nothing. Did you peep out the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New England game? And it wasn't his flag. It looked like it wasn't no preseason game. These motherfuckers got it going on. I mean, I know Belichick is the dude, but Jacksonville, they looked at is that because of Tom Coughlin? I mean, they look totally different.
They're going to with Coughlin.
Disciplined.
Yeah, no, they're going to look different with Kaufman. See, all those flags the 49ers are getting, Kaufman would have your ass in jail.
Man, ridiculous.
So, yeah, it's a different game out there, and they're not going to stand for tolerate. I don't think the 49ers are going to tolerate a lot of what they've seen today either. It wasn't like they were not bad. Yeah, you can't be playing like that and getting flags on touchdowns. Alden Robinson has a touchdown. They got to call it back for a flag. Every big game, we got to call it back for a flag. What in the hell was that about? So that's just discipline problems
we look
with
bad.
certain guys, yeah. But it's preseason, iron it out.
We look,
you know.
And I like who. I mean, they ain't no real big names, and I can tell networks ain't giving us no fucking love. They give us none respect. I mean, we get like Joe Williams and Breida and Breda, whatever, Matt Breda. And,
yeah.
I mean, those running backs were pretty. Joe Williams got seven rush for 60 yards. That's not too bad for just getting a few carries. He got pretty decent. He's a beast. I didn't know he was that fast. But,
I told you.
He looked good.
I thought I told
great.
you. Yeah. Joe Williams is the real deal. All he's got to do is not fumble. Joe Williams secures the ball. Joe Williams is a huge weapon. And did you notice he did not run into a pack of humanity like I hate running backs love to do? Joe Williams finds that crease and works it. That's what I want. Get out where you can run.
Like Carlos Hyde, he does have that tendency to go in a pack of pack of everybody. He want to just ram through the thing like he gonna be able to just bust through. It ain't like that in the NFL.
Don't.
I used to watch him do that a lot.
And you can avoid that, and you're not going to get yards, and you're going to lose that battle more than you're going to win it. Find a hole, you know. So that's it. Joe and Matt was pretty good at that too. They had him hitting that middle too hard, too many times too, because he's got the kind of speed you ought to need. Let him look for a crease too. Run that outside stretch. It works. But you know they're still running vanilla, so maybe that's why they were doing what they were doing. We'll see what happens next week.
You think it was just running? Yeah, they running vanilla. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
Next week, but I'm gonna watch that Raiders Arizona game out here. I want to see my town homie, Marshawn. You know, he want to see some. I gotta see him just bust through Arizona. I want him to hurt somebody. And I also want to congratulate Dallas Cowgirls for getting Elliott.
Ezekiel Elliott?
Getting six game suspension. Yeah, Elliott. I'm loving that. We need everything we can get to win games, Ronbo.
No,
we need Rambo. We
but
need
I wanted
every game.
I wanted it,
to
Zeke.
win.
I want him there, though. I don't want, because you know what?
No, I don't.
But
that.
AJ, they're gonna say, you know what they're gonna say?
too damn
If
good.
we beat the Cowboys, they're gonna say, Shh, y'all know if Zeke would have been there, you wouldn't have got shit. I don't want to hear it. So please, Zeke is appealing it. I don't know if he has the weight. I mean, does the suspension have to wait while it's appealing?
He gonna have to do it. He gonna have to eat that. I don't give a damn.
Yeah,
He gonna
well,
have to eat that appeal. He done.
Yeah, I just don't want them to win. 49ers to beat him up and then him come to oh, we had Zeke. Y'all wouldn't have did nothing. I don't want to hear it. So,
Man,
they
a
gotta
W, come on, fanbo. You know that's a W. A W is a W. With who you have, next man up, right? That's what they did in Seattle. That's what they did everywhere. Come on. They can't do us that way. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
And what? It's the sixth game, so they get a bye week, and then they come in and play us, so they're gonna be rested.
Yeah, that's
play
true.
us. So
That's
I mean,
true.
if we win against Dallas, man, and they ain't no
No
pushover,
excuses. All right.
no
AJ,
raggedy teams. They looking really, really decent.
well, yeah, offensively.
I hope we clean it up. What did you like really? What was your pet peeve, man? Like what you didn't like the most?
The flags. That was it for me. Everything else was it's new. It's early season. Flags. Preseason, I didn't expect a lot of execution today. I wanted to see something, but AJ, I need to hold you right there though. We're out of time. Let me see you on Red and Gold Radio. We may be back Sunday. I'm thinking about it. All right. So get some chance.
Man,
come on in and do your camping.
Stand up.
Because AJ, we love to watch you as you drive from your car, come into the house, have a sandwich. The camera's on him the whole time. He sits down. He pulls out cards. He's going ahead and play a few hands of solitaire, and then we call him. AJ, did AJ leave already? AJ left. He's playing. Right.
I'm here. I'm looking for my S Pen, man.
No, AJ, you go ahead, man.
Somebody
I gotta go.
say something crazy?
Yeah, I did. I'll tell you what I said later. You can play back. You'll hear me. I love you, AJ.
All right,
We'll talk to you next couple of days, baby. All right. And let's go down. Let's go to the land down under. We go talk to Big Brian. Brian,
Hey,
come on
mate.
in, man.
Hey, mate, how are you?
Good, great.
How are
man.
you?
As long as we play bad and lose, it's not so devastating. If we play bad and lose, it just hurts so bad. If we play bad and win, it's another story. We can just dissect it and say how we should have won. But what's on your mind,
Yeah, it was a
Brian?
bit of a mixed bag today, wasn't it? A bit of everything. Shitload of penalties, obviously, which is
Endless.
not real good. But they looked like a team that hadn't played together, especially with the penalties and the missed timing and the first couple of series, that sort of nothing clicked there at all. And I'm looking forward to the next couple of games to seeing a little bit more of the first stringers. But what I saw of the second and third string, I was pretty happy. The young guys that were in there made quite a few plays, and I think your running back competition is just going to get harder after what I saw today, because those two young guys both did pretty well.
And then the third guy, Mostert, who thought he could run like that? I guess he was running against third string competition, but Jesus Christ, great runs.
And is it Rashard got roasted on the first couple of plays, and then he bounced back with a couple of good plays himself, and that's not going to hurt. Nothing goes according to plan all the time, and it's not the mistake you make, it's how you bounce back, and he bounced back very well. So.
Brian, question though. Do you think maybe that Rashard was a little shaken by that first couple of plays where he got destroyed? And I think that
most definitely. That would have rocked his confidence, but just he's the man now. He bounced back. And I mean, he did what he had to do. So
That's what I'm giving him that.
That's going to happen during games, normal games. You're going to get toasted on a couple of players. It's how you bounce back is the question. But there was a lot of promise there today. Like the young quarterback, he did all right too. He looked impressive. He didn't look panicky. He delivered the ball, and he looked pretty smooth, I thought, for his first outing.
I agree. I didn't expect him to look that smooth. But he is a fearless guy.
He impressed.
Yeah. He's a fearless guy, though. You see, because when that rush was coming at him like there was, because his offensive line had just completely broken down. Whoever those guys were, that was not an offensive line. They were just sort of guys standing out in front of him. But when that broke down, he still remained calm and focused on the job to be done, and I was impressed with that. So look at this.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they said when they picked him up. That was one of the reasons why they were so high on him, that he just didn't panic and he can take a hit and he's a bit fearless. And, those three things there, that's stands him in good stead, I reckon. So, yeah, it was promising. It was good. Thomas was really good, and Foster, both of those guys did what we thought they would do. So, but like I say, it was a bit scrambly, and obviously, there was no real scheme, and they weren't planning for anything. So,
yeah, that's true.
It came down to a little bit of a natural ability, and like I say, there's a bit of fumbling and whatnot, but that's the first game, so you're going to get that. But I think there was a lot more positives than what there were negatives. For sure.
Yeah. Because if it wasn't for the flags, I think we would have got past 30 points actually. Because those red zone situations
were crazy, weren't they? There was like a flag on every play there, and it was just at the end of the second quarter. But.
And on the most important plays, come on, guys.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. No. I was relatively happy, and I mean, it's probably all about the third game, isn't it, really? So you'll probably see a few different looks and a little bit longer from the starters next week. But that third game when they, pretty much a dress rehearsal.
Yeah,
that's true. Really the one. That's really the one to take notice of, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree with that. I tell you,
it's just about execution at the moment, and you can see that they were just struggling a little bit with their execution, but that's just a timing thing. And they got into the rhythms of playing a game, having to. Get their training sorted out the week and then play next week. They get into a routine and all those things will start clicking in the next couple of weeks. I'm pretty sure. So,
and
all in all, I was pretty positive of what I saw. But obviously there's a lot of mistakes in that. But they'll sort that out.
It's the first game. You got to make mistakes, and you learn from it. And in fact, it's a good thing that they did make those mistakes now. At least you can start hiring them out now. First game.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Yeah, yep, for sure.
Well,
mate, I'll let you go. Shout out to Triple Terry, Trey, and Toby, and Trez.
Yeah, Triple Trey, I like that.
Ninering, and Nighthawk, and all the rest of the boys.
Yeah.
And I'll clock in next week.
All right, hopeful. So, and next week we'll have better things to say. We're playing against a tougher defense, so it's going to be interesting. All right.
Yeah, it'll be a good test.
Absolutely. All right, Brian. Have a great day.
Okay, Doc.
Yeah.
See you later.
And you see all that sun shining behind Brian. He's in Australia, and so therefore it's a beautiful day. And he's never called, and it wasn't a beautiful day, which is crazy. A little windy out there. You can tell it's going into his mic. But yeah, let's go to the Iron Sheik.
What's up, Ronbo?
Sheik.
What's up? Coming on. What a game! We didn't look great in the fourth quarter, by the way. We haven't had a fourth quarter comeback for a while. So I just want to add that before we get started.
And you see that ball control in the fourth quarter? Even though it's the first game of the preseason, our guys are all taking care of that ball, running off that clock. If anything we could be proud of, it was that fourth quarter drive when the 49ers actually settled down, stopped being wild men, stopped doing bizarre things, and just get the job done. I was proud of them in that fourth quarter.
And by the way, C.J. Beathard was a great, I know he's playing with us third strings, but he did it. He was calm, he was patient, he was accurate, and he was dead on the wide receivers, and he was just putting the plays together. But I understand this is the first game. We have many more.
Yeah.
But this guy is shown that he could be that future.
Absolutely.
And this is day one.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I said I put him up there with Deshaun Kaiser and Mitchell Trubisky this week, and Deshaun Watson. All three of those guys had good games. I'm putting our boy in there too. Top 5 best quarterbacks, rookie quarterbacks were. One of them was our guy, CJ. Yes.
Right.
Engineered a comeback drive, took us ahead.
Shout out to Shanny and the Lynch organization to pick these guys. We got great studs. But the only mistakes that we did is give up Zuda, and now the other one, Bibbs, is not really showing up, but that's fine. That's fine. We gained depth. We still have depth. We got this talent, and it's looking great. Joe Williams stepping up. Matt Braden. Joe Williams.
Go ahead.
How impressive he was. He was very impressive. I was just like, okay. He's kind of struggled a little bit in the beginning, but then he just picked it up. He picked up the game. He juked many guys. And it's just like, oh my God, that shake and bake. He just did a shake and bake on these guys, man. It was unbelievable.
Did you see that? I want to see that one move he did in slow-mo. I don't know. You have to have some kind of a body control. Joe juked to his left while his body was leaning right, and then he brought it back around. Of course, the defender is dead meat. And there goes Joe to the races. I said, I need that move broken down in slow-mo. What the hell was that? God, that was a great move.
Warnerniners.com, put it together. Boy. And then Matt Breida, undrafted player, number 49. Obviously, he's going to change that number later on, but he's just looking great. He's everybody's saying, all the media, he's going to be he's a sleeper. He's the guy that's going to make to the team. And he made the point. He made, what was it, over 80 yards?
Did he have that many?
Carries.
Did he have that many?
Yeah.
Whew. I didn't know he had that many.
Let's see.
I know Joe had 70.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at Mostert. Sorry. That's Mostert. Sorry, I apologize.
Mostert had 80 yards?
40 yards.
Wait. Yeah, go ahead. Start over again.
Yards.
Wait. How many? You got the stats in front of you? What did Joe get?
Yeah.
Joe Williams
got 7 carries for 60 yards, 8.8. That's 8.6 average.
Breida?
Breida, 11 carries, 40 yards, 3.6.
Oh.
Long, it was 12.
Right.
And then
Mostert.
Let's see, Joe Williams, 7 carries for 60 yards. His longest was 17.
Oh, yeah. God. And Mostert, and how many yards did you see Mostert get? He had to be up there in the double digits as well.
Yeah, he had 89 yards for 15 carries, 5.9 average.
Yeah, 89 yards. And he
the
played
long was 19.
What did he play, one quarter? Oh, my God. Kansas City's got some work to do.
Hitter. And a shout out to all my Solomon Train guys. He played by himself in that last. I can have to shout out to Patrick Wills. He just totally did a Patrick Wills. I don't know if he saw that. He was on one side of the field, and then when they missed the tackle, he ran from the other side of the field and tackled the guy out of the bounds.
We all seen that. He just totally
did a Patrick Wills on him.
We all seen that, and the first thing I did was get mad at everybody around him. I said, Jesus Christ, guys. Solomon Thomas has got to do all your work for you. I seen guys flying off of tackles. I said, put their name down on that list of guys that can't tackle. That's ridiculous. Right. Solomon has to come all the way from the other side of the field to make a tackle. Oh, that made you look bad. So, it reminded me of last year, and I got mad at right away, Don't start that stuff.
Exactly.
Tie a man up, take him down. Damn it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The thing is about these guys, like Solomon Train and these other guys, you need to wrap up and just put them down. There's I see little missed tackles a little bit. Didn't get that dummy out and wrap these guys up. Put them down. Don't miss these tackles.
And another thing, if you're going to make that shot, the guy that likes to launch himself like a missile, if you miss, that's your ass. That would be my thing. You know what? If you got a clear shot to take that kind of shot, you take it. If it's questionable, wrap him up. Damn it.
Right. Don't go top. Go to his legs.
Yeah.
Wrap him up, and somebody will come in and help in the mess.
That's the point.
It's fundamental,
gang
man.
Tackling, exactly. But Sheik, we're out of time though. Let me because it's late. Man. Let me see you possibly Sunday. We're thinking about doing that Sunday, and of course, Red Gold Radio. Man, the Iron Sheik.
I hope so. It'll be great.
All right, Sheik.
All right, shout out to everybody. Win, Niners win.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Have a good night, bro. All right,
later, brother.
Yeah. Let's go to Trez. Trez out on the East Coast, Atlanta, GA. Come on in here, Trez. Uh-oh. Trez. Somebody give a few seconds, Trez. Trez may be in the kitchen trying to run back to the phone.
Hold up, wait a minute. Ronbo, put some red up gold up in it, man. What's going on?
Pouring it right now. Trez, I'm telling you right now, man, this is a good sign. Playing bad football and still winning against a team like the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't care what anybody says. Kansas City's got some good defense. The offense is, it's okay, and but one thing I rated quarterbacks. And our boy outplayed. I was rating him. I'm looking at Deshaun Watson. I'm looking at Trubisky. I'm looking at Deshaun Kaiser. I put our boy next. I was thinking Patrick Mahomes. I said, Patrick Mahomes is going to come out because I'm rating my rookie quarterbacks. Our boy beat Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. I'm happy about that, Trez. But you go ahead, man. What was you going to
say? He definitely cemented himself as possibly taking over the number 2 spot, moving up to the number 2 spot.
Yeah.
Just him solely. I mean, I didn't like what I seen from Matt. Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah,
but at the same time, I just want to say this. We got to dial it back some. This first preseason game. We're all excited.
True.
And good reason to be. We hadn't had football for a while.
True.
So let's dial it back.
Yeah.
And the things that we got to do is we got to clean up what we saw there. And one, we got to start with the penalties. We got to start with the offense in the red zone. You know, a lot of things got to be cleaned up from what I've seen. Just in its entirety. You know what I'm saying? Rashard has to learn to play within the scheme of things and not get beat on double moves as often as he's been getting beat. You know what I'm saying? He got to play more discipline. It's just cleaning up a lot of things, though. It's first preseason game, so you got to dial it back a little bit and, you know, catch our breath. We're all excited, but it was a good game overall. We played sloppy in the first half. As you see in the second half, we're losing a little bit different team, but of course,
subs
have been put in, you know. Solomon was looking solid.
Oh, God, he was good today. I'm so glad. I knew he was going to be good. I just didn't know how. But Solomon looks like he looks like he's still at Stanford. He's doing the same things he was doing there. Still making the big plays. Still getting in there where nobody can stop him. Coming all the way across the field, embarrassing about 15 dudes. I mean, oh, man. I said, y'all ought to be ashamed.
Yeah, it's all about effort. It's just, when you're a football player, everything is about the effort you put forth. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. You got to put forth the effort. And Solomon shows that he has the tangibles to go all in on every play, every down, and not give up on a play. He's running down the field even when guys have went past, you know. So,
he does not, and he don't get tired.
It's all about the player.
He does not get tired.
I saw something from Bo I didn't like when Alex Smith was making that little run, and I saw him make a cut on Bo, and Bo couldn't cut with him to catch him. And I was like, I don't know if y'all saw that play.
Trez, I do know that they took him. They took him out though, and I got a feeling that I did see that play, and I seen it. He did more than that. He did a couple of other plays that were questionable. He is struggling with that pivot. He can't.
Yeah, he's struggling. Yeah, he couldn't make that cut back. Yeah.
That heel is not.
So.
Yeah. And didn't Ray come in right away? So I'm saying, you know, I tell you, Reuben, what? There was some moves made there, but Bo did leave kind of early. So I said,
Yeah. Now I was impressed with Bourne. I like Bourne, the receiver.
Yeah.
I was impressed with him. I was impressed with Bolden on the kickoff.
Yeah.
You know, I like that. That boy, they're gonna break a few for us. I believe. I like what I saw.
Agreed. You don't need to put Jeremy Curley out there. Let Bolden handle that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did you see the Rams when they picked up where they got a trade with the Buffalo Bills and picked up Sammy Watkins?
Oh no, they did.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
So now
the West just got
That's
hot.
the only thing that I see that really we got to work on our secondary. That just boasted the Rams' wide receiving core.
Because Rashard,
you got Cooper Kupp, you got Tavon, you got Tavon, and now you got Sammy Watkins. So that's a good nucleus right there.
Yes, it is. Oh, the Rams made that move. We could have made that move. But I guess we don't need any receivers. Watkins is going to be hurt.
No, we don't need receivers. And then you know how easy Sammy is to get hurt.
Yeah, Sammy be hurt in week 2. He might not make it through preseason. Yeah. Sammy just gets hurt. So, I ain't worried about him.
Yeah, he gets hurt. So.
Yeah.
But it did more so kind of boasted their
receivers.
I give them that much.
We're going to get to the quarterback better, though. I got a feeling we're going to get to the quarterback a lot better than we did this week. So, that is just a work in progress. So, the secondary may not be in as big a danger as we're worried about right now because that quarterback's not going to get as much time as he was getting today. I don't see that continuing for the next few weeks. Next week, I think it's going to be a little better. I wish Kyle give him just a little bit more run. I want to see that line work out a little longer. So, We'll see.
Yeah, I didn't see the tank train today. I saw the Solomon train. I don't know where happened to the tank train. That shit not there. That shit not there. You know, like I said, we're gonna dial it back a little bit. I ain't gonna jump on that right now. I'm gonna save it for until we get into the third game, and then I'm gonna be all over.
Yeah, no, that's just tank. You know,
But
tank,
what I want to see
tank ain't gonna beat out
I
Solomon.
want
It's
to see
just
from these
funny.
guys come next preseason game. I want to see CPR from these guys, man. CPR. I want to see control, passion, and rage.
I like
That's
that.
what I
I got to CPR,
And
control, passion, race. I got to remember that, Trez. I like it. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. And on that note, Ronbo, I'm out of here. I'm turning it over to my partner here tonight.
All right, bro.
Shout out to Brian. Shout out to Brian, calling from down under. So
Yeah.
Big shout out to him and all the 49ers. We got to dial it back a little bit, y'all. We were excited. Big things are coming our way, but we must clean up what we saw.
Yes.
That's all I got.
It's good stuff, Trez. Talk to you a little later, okay? Yeah.
All right, have a good one.
Yeah, Trez is so true, right, man? We're not executing. It's vanilla offense, though, so you can't really execute anything until you get a game plan. But what they were doing was just basic football. They should be able to do that better. And the things that need to be cleaned up go on and on. But anyway, let me go to Salva. Salva Berbiska. Salva, what's up?
What's up, Ronbo? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, Salva. How you doing, man?
How's it going?
Yeah.
I just wanted to call in before I go to bed.
Good stuff, man. What did you think about today's game? What did you like? What did you not
man,
like?
I was excited. I'm excited, man. You know, I see a lot of good things, but also a lot of bad things. Like, you know, the first team didn't perform the way I wanted to.
They didn't perform at all.
Yeah, they didn't perform at all. But you know, the second and third teams, you know, they came through, clutched up a W for us.
Yeah.
But the things that I want to focus on is probably the offensive line play.
Oh.
I didn't like that one bit.
Oh.
Not one bit, Ronbo.
It was scary.
And yeah, it is scary now that we cut Zuda and he would have been out there playing.
You know
probably the third quarter, so he would.
Salva, I just want to say something about Zuda. I don't think if he was looking anything at all, Zuda was slipping down the depth chart like on a daily basis. I think they would have handed him his butt today too. They didn't cut him because there was a solid reason behind that. I got a feeling the Zuda thing is he probably would have made things. I like the guy named Williams. What is this? What is a big guy named Williams, the offensive lineman? He is going to be okay. That big dude can play. They might put him at tackle.
Is he a center guard or what?
I think he's a tackle. They had him playing out of position, and he was battling.
Okay.
I forget his name, but he made the team today. Let's see what he looks like next week.
Okay.
But Williams is an offensive lineman is going to make the team. Yeah, we got the roster there. Anyway, we'll go ahead.
Yeah. What'd you think about Aaron Lynch?
Oh, yes, that was a strong. That was a strong point. Woo! He looked good today. Now they got him. They kind of exposed him on coverage. He made a wrong move there, but let Aaron just work from the Leo. Don't have him covering or anything like that. He is a natural Leo. He'll get to that quarterback. He's going to continue to lose weight, get lighter. Darrell Williams Jr. Give DW a hand, man. That dude looked good today. So they're going to work for him. They're going to work with him.
All right.
But Aaron Lynch.
I'll keep that name in mind.
Oh, Aaron Lynch there. You're right, man. I'm glad you pointed out. I forgot all about Aaron. He had a game today. He has solidified his position.
Lynch.
Yeah.
I saw Payne Carey didn't get the start. I like that.
Yeah, he did look.
He's running.
Yeah, he's not bad.
He's running with the ones right now, huh?
Yeah. On the depth chart. Until Solomon. Solomon hasn't put in enough time yet, so they got to put Tank in front of him.
Oh, man, Solomon. Ronbo, I was in your chat, man. I was going off on everybody because, you had a lot of haters today for a lot of retarded fans.
We always get those guys.
Yeah. Solomon Thomas, man, he was all over the field, and me and some other guy on the comment section, we noticed that.
Tell you, man.
His name, my bad.
I can't wait till next week. Because Solomon, this is just getting him back in rhythm and in shape, man. Wait till next week. We didn't see nothing today. That was Solomon Thomas. That was just Solomon Thomas A. I mean, that was Solomon Thomas B. We're going to see Solomon Thomas A probably starting next week. Yeah.
No. He's an A because in the I don't know if he got credited with the tackle, but he was in the backfield in the second, and he bumped into like Spencer Ware.
I still think he could do better than that. That's what I'm saying. This is his first game, and this is the first time he played against. He's playing against opposite.
First game.
Yeah,
you know who did good for the first game too was Reuben Foster.
But you knew it. Skills? You knew he was going to be fine. I knew. Yeah. He almost picked that ball off. He just jumped.
Yeah,
he timed his leap wrong. I don't blame
that.
No, he just timed his leap just a little bit wrong. He'll get that down.
Yeah.
He
looks like a little Patrick Willis out there.
Yeah, no, he's all over the place, man. It's like Kyle's son said, he looked like the water boy. He was everywhere, man. Oh, he's got. God, I can't wait till next week.
I wanted to see a little bit more from our safety, Lorenzo Jerome.
Yeah, did you see that one hit?
See him a lot.
Yeah, did you see that one hit he did? He knocked the dude, man. The dude was just pained. I could see him laying down. He gave up the ball, too. We didn't recover the fumble. Kansas City recovered the fumble. We should have been a little more alert on that. But, man, Reuben, Lorenzo had him. Oh, God. The hit just straightened his knees up. And he couldn't fall down. His knees just straightened. And the ball came out.
Yeah.
You remember that play? That's a good shot, Lorenzo.
Yeah, the commentator called it a knife tackle.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. She went straight for his knee. Hey, those are the kind of plays I don't like, though, because that could take out a guy's ACL.
Yeah, I know. But, they don't have a rule against that.
Yeah, you don't want to go too high because then that's when the flags start coming out.
True. So, hey, Sal, we got to go, man. Tell you what, I'm going to see you possibly Sunday. We're thinking about coming back, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right, bro. Have a good night. And we go to Omar in Belvedere, California. Yo, Omar.
What's up, Ronbo? What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Doing all right, man. After as I say, I'm saying if we could play that bad and still come away with a W, I'm okay, man. I'm mad about what happened, but shoot, we still got it out of there without losing.
Man,
and on the road, Omar.
We had so many people shine tonight. Solomon Thomas shined tonight. I know it's preseason, but Aaron Lynch came to life a little bit, man.
Yeah.
3 sacks, man.
Yes.
Hopefully you could do that in the regular season and carry it on. We had a fumble in the first half. That was pretty good on our first string defense.
Yeah.
I think it was Ahmad Brooks that caused that fumble, but Ahmad Brooks is not aging at all, man.
No.
This guy is just brand new every single time.
Still moving.
Then, man, we have so many players that shine, man. It's so crazy. Trent Taylor was out there running everything. Victor Bolden was out there killing it, man, on the punt return.
Oh.
And we had a man, I thought we had a juice check that was good. Man, our second string fullback,
check him out,
McCloskey.
Yeah,
man, he was killing it out there, run blocking, catching the catching the bootleg route. Man, he was doing everything, man.
Tell you, man, I'm
DJ
worried.
Beathard had a great game, man.
Oh, I'm worried about McCloskey, man, because you know what? We can only carry so many guys in the running back category. And I said, what happens if something happens to Juice? Why wouldn't we have McCloskey?
Man.
See, that's man.
McCloskey, man, he was serviceable. He had that run where there was, I think it was, what's his name? Before Joe Williams, Breida. Breida was in there, and he carried it for about, I think, 20 yards.
17.
And, the fullback came onto the position, and he blocked out one of the safeties and put him down, man. I was like, man, this guy got some real blocking skills, man.
I had no idea McCloskey could play like that, man. Because all we know about is Juice. Nobody ever talks about McCloskey. They talk about Juice. We don't have any linebackers that can cover him. So I figure there's no linebackers in the NFL that can really cover him. So I'm laughing over there. And then McCloskey comes out of nowhere. He caught a TD today. McCloskey had an awesome game. One thing about it, if he gets cut, he gets picked up by another team immediately. God, he was good.
For
sure. But I don't want to lose him.
100%, man. Yeah. In the battle between C.J. Beathard and Patrick Mahomes, I think we know who won that one today.
I think we do.
Patrick Mahomes.
High five.
Patrick Mahomes had about 40 yards, man. That's all he had. He had that one play that was called back in the first pass he had, and that's all he had. That's all that happened. But, hey,
Omar, let me give
looking scary, man.
Let me give you some stats on that. C.J. had 101 yards and 2 TDs. Mahomes had 49 yards, 1 TD. I think the numbers speak for themselves. Oh, man.
And really, he passed it over the defense, but it's really like he ran it in, you know? He didn't have 2 passing touchdowns like Beathard. Beathard had 2 passing touchdowns where he was going in, you know?
And, I mean, he just led that boy. Man, he led McCloskey pretty, dropped it off till McCloskey got the ball. He knows what to do. Touchdown, 49ers. And that
man,
and the 2-point conversion to Bourne. Oh! Whew, man,
that was great. Yeah, I actually met Bourne at training camp when I was over there on Saturday, and he was going up there and saying what's up to everybody. Same thing with Marquise Goodwin. They were both so cool, man.
Yeah,
There's something about this team right now that we have. They're just loving the fans. I don't know if it's a breath of fresh air or something, but
it's the environment.
They're just loving us right now. We loving them.
Yeah, because Lynch and Shanahan, they actually promote that environment. They actually get into it with the fans too. I understand they're out there just cutting it up. Even Kyle, he stops being serious for a minute.
Hell yeah.
I heard people talk to him all the time as he's going in and out. So I said, really? All right.
Did you see that play calling today? How about that play calling, man? How do you put a tight end in a running back position, man, and still get 5 yards out of it? Fucking crazy, man.
See, that's
all
the way.
All these calls that Kyle had. Kyle's a creative guy, man. He is the best offensive mind, I think, in the football league. That's for sure.
Yeah. They've already argued about that. And you know what? That's the thing. That's where Juice is going to be lining up from. You don't know what Juice is going to do, but he's going to be coming out of the backfield half the time. So I'm saying, and he may be lining up on a line of scrimmage in different positions, but that's what these guys do with Kyle Shanahan. You're right. And that was a vanilla offense, by the way. That was not the real offense you're going to see. It's going to get more serious than that. The 49ers got to catch on a little bit and grasp a little bit, execute. They got, it's a work in progress, but we're going to see more.
Heck yeah. The only person that I want to see step it up a little bit, I know Rashard Robinson got that interception and everything, but that interception came kind of luck. I'm just being honest. You know, it bounced off his thing and it landed right in his damn hands. But, hey, Rashard Robinson got to play back a little bit. He's staying too much up. If he wants to stay up on somebody, at least use your hands for 5. You got 5 yards to use your hands and just take them out of their route or something, you know?
Thank you.
But he wasn't doing that at all, and he had some long arms, you know?
Yeah.
And if he's not going to do that, then you should at least go back at least 7 to 8 yards. You know, see, if somebody does run by you, you got the safety over there to drop back and cover you, or you can actually push the receiver out and kick him from the outside, you know?
Yeah. You called everything that Rashard's already supposed to know, too. That's what's so bad. You know what? I look for him to improve next week. He's going to look at film, and he's going to lay down on the floor. And they're going to be, hey, where's Rashard, man? Rashard? Oh, God. Rashard's laying underneath his desk. Get up, Rashard. You need to look at this, man. We're not going to give you a hard time, but you got to improve this stuff. You know, and I figure that's going to happen next week because Rashard knows he messed up. So, you know, I look for a better Rashard Robinson
another player that was really good. I know we haven't talked to, but how about Raheem Mostert, man, the running back? He was killing it. He was killing it tonight, man.
Unbelievable. It was against third stringers. Yeah, it was against the second and twos and threes.
Third string running back.
Yeah, but he still looked good. Yeah. Who are you gonna cut?
I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell you right now. If I had to pick him over Hightower for that third running back position, I'd probably take him. I'm not gonna lie. He's a good running back. He reminds me of 2012 when we had LaMichael James.
I knew
James was just cutting and acing through everybody. You know, he has those cuts just like LaMichael when he was playing with us back in 2012.
Omar, I tell you what, man, I got to stop here. But you're right. Our best running backs today were those 3 guys, man. Breda, Williams, and Mostert. Let's talk later, man, because we got a bunch of people. I'm going to try to get everybody in. Appreciate you calling in.
Hey, thanks for taking my call, Ronbo.
Appreciate you, bro. Have a good night. All right, let's go to Tyler.
What's going on, man?
Tyler, did you notice I didn't serve you up your breakfast? I called you Tyler.
What? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I got to say something real quick to everybody.
Go ahead.
Everybody. NFL Network screwed me over. They said they were going to show the game an hour after it started. They never showed it. But
what else? What did you take from the game?
I enjoyed the game, to be honest. I mean, they say we played bad. I mean, a win's a win. And I'll take it any way, shape, or form. I mean, there's a Chiefs fan that said we were going to lose. I was laughing in his face, and it was kind of nice to see Kyle on the sidelines, you know.
Yeah.
You could see at the end of the game when he's talking to Marquise and to Brian, and they're laughing and joking around and stuff.
Tell you, and to see him that relaxed. The bad thing about it is, and you could see the frustration on Kyle's face when we got all those penalties. Did you see right from the beginning of the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first quarter was really awful. We could not settle down. We could not stop jumping.
The defense wasn't bad. The defense wasn't bad.
It was
Rashard
okay,
screwed
but
up on that one play.
The
first string defense was pretty solid.
Yeah, I want to see that pass rush get a little better tonight because I think they could do a little better than that. Because Rashard, they had too much time to go downfield. I don't want, and if the quarterback's got time to go deep, I feel like the defensive line failed. He's supposed to be under enough pressure. He's got to get rid of that ball sooner. So
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Solomon Thomas had a solid game, putting constant pressure. Aaron Lynch had 2 sacks.
I know. I'm loving Aaron Lynch today, man. He looked like the Aaron Lynch of old. He's motivated. He's ready.
Yeah, you know why? Because they aren't overplaying him. They're bringing him in fresh. They're all gas, no brakes. Remember that.
And also, I think they're double teaming. They were double teaming at one point. I understand they were double teaming on Solomon at one point.
Tank.
Tank.
They were double teaming Tank.
Yeah. Yeah, they had to see Trez. I forgot about that. Trez had a double team Tank. See, that helped a little bit.
They can't handle him, bro.
Yeah, that helped also Aaron. That they had a double team Tank.
Yeah.
Man, I hope, you know what? They need to put Solomon in with Tank too. If Tank is creating enough violence that they have to put 2 guys on him, you let a guy like Solomon work next to Tank, and now it gets even more interesting. Woo!
Yeah.
We got all kind of options. They'll figure it out.
With Matt Barkley, he played less time than C.J. Beathard did. He had more yards. The problem I had with him was, he played a pretty decent game.
Accuracy.
But what I'm saying is at certain points he was very sloppy, and in the red zone he couldn't punch through. So that was my problem with him.
Yeah, because that pass he had
had a couple touchdowns.
Yeah,
So
especially with the one with McDonald. Vance McDonald, he had the guy in the wrong position. The guy was behind him. All he had to do was lay that ball out to the outside, and Vance would have given it. He throws the ball about 10 feet wide. It's, oh, Jesus Christ. This is the mark on Barkley. So, okay. Anyway, he'll get it next week. So.
He was good on the play-action rollouts. Let's be real. He had a pretty decent game. He had more yards and less time than Beathard had.
Yeah.
But Beathard was more clean with his game, and Beathard had a worse O-line. Beathard got sacked a couple times.
True.
He threw a couple touchdowns, and
we got to stop.
If you played one half in a game, I'd just multiply it and see what it would have been if he had played both halves. That's how I am. So if he had played both halves,
then it would have been a different story. Okay, Tyler, I hate to stop you. I got to stop because we're running out of time. We got to get to a couple other people. Listen, we're going to see you. I think we're going to come back Sunday because we didn't get to talk enough about this game. Okay, Tyler. Okay, Tyler's already gone. Okay, okay. Let me get Greg. Hello, Greg.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Yeah, Greg. What are you doing, man? What did you take from this game? Was that fun? Other than the first quarter that I'm still mad about with the flags? Oh.
Yeah, it was exciting. It was a preseason game, but, man, finally, right?
Tell you, finally, exactly right. That was like, when you get really hungry and you come in and eat your favorite dish? That was what that was like. Yes!
No, but yeah, Aaron Lynch dominated. Solomon Thomas was everywhere. Reuben Foster, he was in every play. You would see him on the screen.
It's scary how he can do that. My God, how does he do that?
Bourne did his thing. Robinson did his thing. Hoyer, they only had him there for, I believe, 2 drives, but
yeah, and they were really short.
Counted for the third down.
Yeah.
On that flag, it wasn't his fault, but hey, he got it to Curley. Curley, once again, did his thing on third down like he did last season.
Flag.
It's little things like that for the
Jesus. Yeah. The flags. Okay, because the 49ers got to pick up those flags. If they can pick up those flags, we would have a team that you really aren't going to be able to stop. I just don't see it offensively because they've got too many guys that can get open all the time. So, I have faith. And I didn't even know about Kendrick Bourne until today. I like Kendrick Bourne. And who knew? And Aldrick Robinson? My God, these guys, we've got several weapons. And don't even talk about Garcon. He's going to be in this mix as well. So I'm feeling pretty confident.
Then Joe Williams with the burst.
Oh, Joe.
You got...
Joe, that's my favorite player of the day.
Breida. forget how he stood out. Unfortunately, he had that fumble, but
cleaned it up.
He'll get that taken care of.
Yeah.
And then also you have Mostert, or like my uncle said, Mustard. You had him running crazy. And Trent Taylor, he did good on punt returns. Victor Bolden Jr., I just felt like he was going to break a kick return. I felt like he was going to
He's just one step
take
away.
It to the house, but
each and every time, he was just one step. I mean, he'll get that, though.
Yeah.
Vic needs to be just a little patient just before he gets a full head of steam and he goes and they can't catch him. He needs to just have a little bit of vision to high step over some of those guys, and he could get away. Because those are shoestring. They caught him by the shoestrings. So that means he could have actually got away had he been able to maybe step left, step right. Just change a little bit. Not much to lose your forward momentum, and he gets away. So he'll get that down. He's watching film.
Oh, yeah. And then listen for the stats, third down percentage. 33.3 on our end, 20% on their end. Time of possession, we had 35 minutes, 17 seconds. Kansas City only 24 minutes, 43 seconds.
And we're
rushing yards, we had 188. They only had 31. See, they stopped the run.
Yeah, they did. And we're still complaining. That's so funny. We're still complaining about a few things. Maybe we shouldn't complain at all. Well, the sloppiness and the red flags. If it wasn't for the flags, I don't think anybody would be complaining.
The flags killed everything, but hey, the stats don't lie. Passing yards, we had 246. They had 156.
Outplayed them all game long.
For total offense, you had the 156 with the 31. They had 187 yards total offense. That we kept them under 200 yards on offense.
Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? I don't know. You know, I feel bad for Kansas City because they've only got Alex Smith. After that, they don't really have a quarterback, do they? I mean, Mahomes is okay, but he ain't coming in to take Alex Smith off the field. So, you know, I tell you, man, we'll see what happens next.
Yeah. I love what we saw in Matt Barkley. I really love, granted, he was there for longer, but I really love that what we saw in C.J. Beathard. He took those hits straight on.
That's what Kyle picked him up for.
He would just stay in that pocket and take those hits.
He's about a man who's going to get the job done no matter what you do. CJ's not leaving. Yeah. If you want me to stop, you got to stop me. That's his motto. He is not going to bail on the play. Yeah. That one play he did step up on, though, was perfect. He knows when to step out and see when the guy's open, though. So he's that kind of intelligence when he's on the field. Don't bust out and start running. Wait, somebody could get open.
It didn't bother him. Yeah, those hits didn't bother him. He just got it back up and next play.
Yeah, he's a tough guy.
And then, Trent Taylor, that was a good pass for that third down, a good catch as well.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was telling my uncle, hey, Trent Taylor, let's do TT. And he's like, no, how about TNT? I'm like, but then Trez and Trey are going to take the credit for that.
Tell you, man.
No, for the initials, TT.
That's why, since you're so explosive, go ahead and put an N in there. TNT. Which is TNT, but TNT.
As long as Trez and Trey don't take credit for it.
Oh, I know, right, because they're already TNT. We're going to find another name for Trouble Taylor.
No, he's our TNT. Their TNT, he's our TNT.
There you go. Greg,
we got to play that Dynamite song whenever he has a good punt return or something.
Tell you, man, that's the strongest, little, meanest man I've ever seen. He don't take no guy. He don't care how big you are. Taylor will take you on. The guy in the booth was saying, Trent Taylor, I see him give Eric Reed all he could stand. I says, what? Really? Trent Taylor goes 181. Eric Reed goes 215 of solid rock muscle. Trent jumps in his face. Trent Taylor is fearless. Fearless. Oh, man. Tell you what. Greg, we got to go. And I'm thinking about coming back Sunday. I'll get that out. So we'll talk to you later, okay?
All
right.
All right, good night, man. Take care and have a good one.
Too, bro. Look, let's go to Lorenzo.
What's up, brother?
Tell you, man, I'm sitting back here and enjoying. I'm appreciating more, but Lorenzo, I'm looking at perfection now. I was so pissed off the first half. It took me the whole game to get over. But I'm delighted that at least they left Kansas City with a W. But what if they would have been so sloppy in the first half? Lorenzo, we could have scored damn near 40 points. Oh man.
Yep.
But I gotta appreciate it. Okay.
Hey man, I'm just glad after after the whole season we got a W. Walked away with a W, and it's all good. I mean,
Yeah.
the West Coast offense. You know how complicated it is.
Yeah.
To
True.
read and set protections.
Yeah. True.
And
timing. Everything's got to be gotten down better.
Hey, but CJ
Yeah.
Beathard, man, that
He's a tough
that's one of
dude.
the things I was looking at. I was like, oh.
He's a tough man. He's a tough man.
What
Does he? Do you move him up today?
Backup quarterback. When everything said done.
Lorenzo, are you using Bluetooth?
I don't know. I just seen that.
Yeah.
I just seen that right now. That
No, Lorenzo. No, Lorenzo. I'm
I
wondering.
don't know if it's my end or.
Oh, you hear the same thing? Am I breaking up on your headphone? I don't know what's going on with that.
No.
Right.
I got you on the phone itself. I just took it off my headphones.
Okay.
I mean,
go ahead. Speak. Go ahead. Speak directly into the phone.
Like I'm saying, I had the days. The day started off pretty good because I heard the news on the radio, and I heard the Cowboy fans crying. It was all pretty good.
That's always a good sound, ain't it, Lorenzo? Oh, yeah. Love it. Because, man, I tell you, what's going to end up happening pretty soon.
So what did you think about the game overall?
Yeah, I was like, I only hated that we started off so bad in the first quarter. But it's the first game they played against another team. I guess we shouldn't be so hard on them. And it took everybody a little while to settle down. I didn't appreciate the flags on some great plays. I mean, Curdy had converted on the third down, and we was already getting ready to start the first down, and we were going down the field. And here comes that stupid flag, and I said, oh, Lord. We get out of that jam, and we got a flag. So I was mad as hell in the first quarter. But then things started getting a little better, and even bad as we was playing, the 49ers started getting the lead on Kansas City. I says, well, even though I'm mad, at least we're winning the game, so, Oh, check this out, Lorenzo. Matt 457 says, to be honest, I'm a Cowboys fan, but I think Reuben Foster is going to be real good. Yeah! That's respect, ain't it?
Yeah.
Lorenzo, do you see anybody on the Cowboys? Do you see anybody on the Cowboys roster that you like?
Nah, I mean
Lorenzo, I ain't got no answer for that.
There's no Cowboys fans in general.
Yeah, I know.
Like here, I mean, I told you before, I get a bunch of this. It doesn't matter what day of the year, what day of the week. I just get grief because I got red and gold everywhere. Yes. All my social media, everything.
See, it is, bro.
I mean, so
tell you.
It's kind of good when I hear bad things about the Cowboys, because it's like, okay, I was kind of hoping that he would get a 5-game suspension.
They gave him 6.
Come back on that 9 week. Come back on that 9 week.
Yeah.
And then Reuben Foster just light him up.
Oh,
like
and
we tomorrow.
Damn it! See, that's why I don't want Elliott out. Everybody said Zeke Elliott's out. He ain't gonna play against the 49ers. See, that doesn't make me feel good. I wanted Zeke to be there to share that ass whooping. So now, damn it, we'll see. Because he's appealing it. I don't know what that means. Does that mean that they have to hold up the judgment? If he launches an appeal like Tom Brady did that, and remember they made him wait a whole year before it came out of the appeal, and he lost the appeal, and they went ahead and lost his 4 games. So maybe Zeke will have the same thing. Although I don't know what grounds, because Zeke, everything they accused him of doing, he did it.
Here's my thought. He didn't call it. Why does the NFL have to stick their nose in?
With Zeke?
Yeah, with Zeke. I mean, he did what he did, and the authorities didn't find nothing
Yeah, I know.
Nothing to charge him on.
You know how the NFL is. The NFL have there's laws, civilian laws, and there's NFL laws, and you know that's always the way it's going to be. NFL runs they march by their own drum when it comes to punishing people. You can even be suspected. It's just like when people say, "How about Tremaine Brock?" If Tremaine Brock came back to the 49ers, they would punish him just for getting caught up in that. They don't care about you getting freed or anything else. They still punish you. You know. That's the way they work. So
yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
That's why when they asked Kyle Shanahan, "Is it true that you're trying to stick your nose back in T. Brock?" Nah.
Kyle answered right away. No. Wait. See, you know what that tells me, Lorenzo? They were never gonna They were gonna cut Brock no matter what. That's what I keep trying to tell people. You know what? He doesn't fit the scheme. They don't want Brock. And Kyle looked at film. I can tell you right now, they were going to cut Brock because they used that for an excuse. As soon as the information came in that Brock was in trouble, oh, hell yes. Yeah, oh, no. We're releasing Telepress. We're releasing Tremaine Brock right now. We haven't even told him yet. We're telling you first. So I know they were going to get rid of him. He had no chance. So.
Yeah, just like they got rid of Zuda.
Well, Zuda was actually messing up. I think Zuda may have lost his desire to play. Because he had fallen down. I mean, when you got Tim Barnes playing better than you, that means you're not interested. You were in the Pro Bowl last year as an alternate, and this year Tim Barnes, who is not the best player on our team, is playing better than you. This is a bad sign. I got a feeling today he would have got lit up too. So, Greg, Lorenzo. Yeah, Lorenzo, we got to go.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was just going to say we got to go.
All right,
and we'll see you Sunday, okay?
Are you going to be back on Sunday? Or
yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, because today we came in late and it's too late to really get into and have fun. So I'll probably be back Sunday, okay?
All right, man.
And looking for you, man.
I look forward.
All right. Talk to you later. All right. You know what? I wanted to see, I saw some things in there. Listen, okay. Is Curly in danger, and this is from Taryn, is Curly in danger of possibly getting cut going to Beathard to cut these young wide receivers? Man, that's a good question because you know what? They haven't even looked at Tim Patrick yet, and I know he's a badass. You've seen Kendrick Bourne. How are you going to cut Kendrick Bourne? You know, I really, the 49ers have got way too many players you can't cut, and they're in the wrong positions. They're not like, look at McCloskey today at fullback. Didn't he look good? He blocks well. Did you see him on that play with Beathard? He got out of there like a madman. He made that catch. It was perfect. Man, I don't know who they're supposed to be cutting. Offensive lineman, I know we can get rid of Gilliam and we can bring in, what's his name? What was his name? Williams? Darrell Williams looked good. So, they got a lot of choices to make. And as Kyle said, we got our puzzle. We're going to try to see who fits the puzzle today. So, Mac Whitney says, who do you think played best? You know what? That's something. I love the way Beathard looked. I love the way Mostert looked. I love the way Joe Williams looked. It's kind of a tough one, There's too many guys. Let's talk about it online, okay? Go on. Was Aaron Lynch? Aaron Lynch looked great today. It's just really hard. Go on. Aaron Lynch, Thomas Williams, Barkley, Foster, Brady, Aldrich. Yeah, those names exactly. Okay. Also, Terrence, I told you Trent Taylor was good. I knew he was. Running backs. Oh, running back. I'm sorry. I was reading Mac Whitney. What running backs do you think? Good. When you will it down to that, it makes it easier for me. I think you said I read it wrong. Joe Williams looked awesome, man. Brady looked good. Mostert looked good. In fact, Carlos needs more time next week. They got to play the first string a little longer. Just a little longer. They don't even play a lot, but just a little longer. All right? You're right, Taryn, I know, man. I knew he was going to be tough, though. I knew Trent Taylor was tough just because his attitude is he's just a mean little man. He's just scary. That's why I'm so glad he's on our team. Jay Harris, how do you think Joe Williams, everybody's talking about Joe Williams, ain't but one word to say about Joe. Dope! God, he looked good. Let me, I saw a few in here too. Butthurt Seahawks. Yeah, are you guys working at Seahawks? I always see how the Seahawks get. Hawks fan says, I came in here, peace, all the ones getting Okay, well, go ahead, Seattle. Whatever you ask for, you'll get again, okay? Real up, let me see. There's any good questions in here that I might have missed real quick. Yeah, so I think the last part is all about the Hawks. If they can take the abuse, okay. Yeah. I guess. You guys go ahead and work that Seahawks fan off. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and take off here. I thought I saw some questions earlier. Go way up beyond this Seahawk madness. And see if there was any. I saw a few. Okay. So, hell, I'm talking about the 90s where you guys. Okay, this still. Okay, so you guys are working over the Seahawks fans. So I'm going to go ahead and let you beat him up a little while. I guess the chat's going to cut off here in a few seconds. So, but listen, tell you what. Sunday, I'm thinking real hard. I thought we were going to just do our Sunday right now. But let's go ahead and do Sunday, all right? Because we're going to find out some things tomorrow, right? So, yeah, we're going to find out some things tomorrow. Let's go ahead and do Sunday as well. Fair. That's the way you start your preseason, all right? Can't wait. See you Sunday. Niners!